Okay, let's unpack this. You know that feeling, right? When you're just staring at this massive pile, well, maybe a digital pile, of PDF forms.
Oh, yeah.
Could be for new clients, regular paperwork, maybe something like, financial services where it's constant.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole idea of manually typing in almost the same stuff, just tiny changes each time,
Yeah.
it feels so inefficient, almost medieval.
Absolutely medieval. That manual slog through PDFs, it's just a huge productivity killer.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Right.
And it's not just the hours you lose, it's the mistakes. You
Yeah.
know, the human error that just sneaks in when you're doing repetitive stuff.
Yeah, copy pasting, retyping.
Think about tax season or processing tons of applications.
Yeah.
Errors there can be a real problem.
Well, that's what we're diving into. We found this YouTube video. It was showcasing a Microsoft Excel add-in called Power PDF Filler.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, if you've ever fought with this PDF form issue, it looks like a potential, well, a real eye-opener.
That's interesting. So using the data you probably already have sitting in Excel.
Exactly.
To just push it straight into those PDF forms automatically. That's the idea.
That's the core idea. So our mission for this deep dive is really to get under the hood of this add-in.
Okay.
See how it actually works, how it could genuinely save time and, importantly, cut down those errors.
Right. So for anyone stuck in that, PDF form filling vortex, this could be one of those aha moments.
Definitely hoping for some aha moments. So let's really nail down the problem again. We're talking same PDF form over and over. Could be tax stuff, applications.
Hundreds, maybe thousands of times.
Yeah, hundreds, thousands, just with different data each time. The video mentioned financial services specifically, but I bet loads of fields have this pain point.
Oh, for sure. And think about the real cost. It's not just the employee hours, right?
Yeah.
It's what else could they be doing? That's the opportunity cost.
Good point.
And the errors, in finance especially. One little data entry slip up, that could be a big compliance issue. Accuracy is paramount.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, so the fix, or potential fix, is this Power PDF Filler add-in. Lives right inside Microsoft Excel.
Okay.
So, Excel's ribbon up top. Apparently a new button just pops up there once it's installed, like a little mini program working within Excel.
Right, so it's integrated. That's a big plus.
Yeah, no separate software to learn, really.
Exactly, because people already have their data in Excel usually. So if the tool works right there, well, that makes it much easier to actually adopt. Less disruption.
Makes sense. And the video showed the first steps, looked pretty straightforward. Install it, click the button on the ribbon, and this task pane opens on the side.
Okay, like a sidebar.
Yeah. And they mentioned a login, too, maybe for a free trial or something, which is always good. Lets you test it out.
Yeah, having a trial is smart.
Yeah.
And making it easy to access, like just a button, that's key. If it's complicated to set up, people just, they won't bother, even if it's good.
True. Okay, so add-ins open. First big step. Pick your PDF form, click select, browse your files like normal, choose the PDF.
And then it checks it.
Yeah, that was interesting. It validates it. The demo showed a green check mark if the PDF actually has fillable fields.
Yeah, instant feedback. Good.
Tells you you're on the right track. They used F7000 or 4.pdf as an example. That worked. But then they tried a dummy.pdf.
Which didn't have fields.
Exactly. Lacked fillable fields. And bang, an error message popped up explaining why. So it seems pretty smart about checking compatibility.
That's crucial. Stops you wasting time on a PDF that won't even work and tells you why.
Yeah,
Much better than just failing silently.
definitely. And before you even link it to your spreadsheet data, there's this optional preview button for the PDF itself.
Okay, what does that show?
It displays the fillable fields within the PDF form right there in the task pane. And what looked important was that each field had a number next to it.
Ah, the numbering. Yes, that would be the key for mapping, wouldn't it?
It seems like it.
It's the bridge, basically. Connects column X in your Excel sheet to field number Y in the PDF. Clear mapping.
Makes sense. Okay, so PDF selected, validated, maybe previewed. Next up is the Excel's data.
Right. You select the range of cells in your worksheet. The block of data you want to use.
And the structure here is critical, right? Each row is one PDF.
One finished PDF form.
And each column in that row lines up with one specific field in the PDF.
Got it. One row equals one document. Columns equal fields.
A direct one-to-one relationship.
Now, this is where I thought it got really clever. The add-in can actually generate an Excel template for you.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah. So if you're not sure how to set up your spreadsheet, you just click generate.
That's smart design. Takes the guesswork out. Because setting up that sheet correctly is probably where errors could happen early on.
Totally.
So it looks at the PDF, figures out the fields, and just builds the Excel structure you need.
Exactly. It makes a new worksheet, puts in a header row, and the headers aren't just generic. They tell you the PDF field position, that number we talked about,
Oh,
and also the type of field. Like, is it a text field, a checkbox, a drop-down list, a radio button group? Wow, that level of detail is really useful. It guides you on how to put your data in.
right. So for text, just type whatever. But for a checkbox, the video mentioned using something like Y or yes. Basically, any non-empty text makes it checked.
Okay, specific but simple.
And for drop-downs or radio buttons, you have to tape the exact text of the option you want selected from the choices available in the PDF.
Makes sense. It has to match exactly. So the template really spells it all out.
It really seems to. So once your data's ready, either you formatted your own sheet or you use this template, you just select that range in the add-in, confirm it. And they also showed you can easily click back if you pick the wrong range or need to change the PDF.
The flexibility is good, not locking you in step by step, lets you review and tweak.
Exactly. So PDF selected, data selected, now you're at the review stage.
Okay.
The add-in shows you like, okay, based on your selection, we're about to fill X number of forms, matches the rows in your data.
Good sanity check. Make sure you selected the right number of rows.
Yep. And then another preview function, which looked really powerful, it takes the data from your first row in Excel and actually populates the PDF form with it right there in the add-in pane as a live example.
Oh, nice. So you see exactly how the first form will look before you commit to doing hundreds.
Exactly. Visual confirmation lets you catch mapping errors, formatting issues.
That could save so much time later.
Yeah.
Fixing one preview is way better than fixing hundreds of wrong PDFs.
For sure. But here's the kicker. It's apparently real time.
What do you mean?
The demo showed them changing data in the Excel sheet, like checking a different box or changing text in a cell.
Okay.
And the PDF preview in the add-in updated instantly, right away.
Wow. Okay, that is cool. A live feedback loop. So you can really tweak the data and see the result immediately before hitting go.
Seems like it. Very efficient for fine-tuning.
Much better than generating test PDFs over and over.
Definitely. Okay, so reviewed, previewed, everything looks good. Final step, there's literally a button called Ready Go button.
Okay, nice and clear.
You click that and the automation kicks in. The video really stressed the speed here. Said thousands of forms could be filled in, just minutes, depending on the data size, obviously.
That's the payoff, right? Transforming potentially days of work into minutes.
Imagine that for, like you said, tax season or any high-volume processing. The time saving, the reduction in potential overtime costs.
And faster turnaround for clients, potentially. Better service.
Absolutely. It really is the power of automation hitting a very common pain point.
And once it's done churning through all the rows?
A save button lights up, becomes enabled, click that, and you save all the filled out PDFs to your computer.
Simple enough, straightforward workflow.
So recapping the outcome, it seems like a pretty dramatic shift. Tedious, error-prone manual work taking days, potentially reduced to minutes, and with higher accuracy.
Streamlined workflow, massive time savings, fewer errors. And fewer errors, especially in finance, means better compliance, less risk.
Yeah, the implications of improved accuracy are huge there.
It really does sound like this Power PDF Filler add-in could be a significant step up for anyone wrestling with this.
If you're regularly filling multiple PDFs from Excel data, yeah, it looks like a potential game changer. Speed and accuracy.
So just take a second if you're listening and think, how much time could you actually save automating that kind of task?
Right. What else could you be doing? Focusing on the stuff that, really moves the needle.
This whole deep dive really highlights something interesting, I think. Taking a familiar tool like Excel that so many people use and boosting it with a specialized add-in to tackle these really cumbersome specific tasks.
It's a smart combination.
It really is. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other repetitive data tasks are you doing day in, day out? Could there be other automation tools, maybe similar add-ins or other techniques that could streamline those as well? It's worth thinking about. Exploring those possibilities might unlock even more efficiency.